Everyone stick with us versus Herd. If it's your first time here, let the content, hit subscribe. If you want to get notifications from when we go live, tap the bell. We go live 30 minutes before market open, Monday through Friday. And if you want to join the UVH fam, our community, links are below in the description to our Discord and our options trading group on Facebook. If you're joining us this morning, say what up. We're going to be getting into it right now. The S&Ps are up $1.50, Dow's down 24, Nasdaq up 27. So everything is a little bit mixed right now. We got some earnings trades. Probably gonna get wrecked on CRM, but it's all good. What's going on, Rodney, Jeff, Manchild, Michael? How you doing? If you guys could do me the favor, hit the like button. I definitely appreciate you guys tuning in every morning. Thank you so much. We're gonna get things going here. So, what is on the agenda today? What is on the agenda? So we don't have. So this week it kind of wraps up the earnings going into tonight. Tomorrow we pretty much just have like Box and Dollar General, Dollar Tree, the dollar stores. So we're kind of over the hump. Yesterday had most of the earnings. We do have some, like we got Workday if we want to trade it, but mostly going to be quiet, focusing on what is happening with the Fed. So the Fed is going to be speaking tomorrow morning at 9:10 a.m. Eastern time. So just be something flying around over here. Just be mindful that, like, for me when it comes to the Fed, when it comes to potentially a big event, I'm most likely going to scale back. I'm not going to try to hold a lot overnight. I'm just going to kind of take it easy. And you know what? To be honest with you, tomorrow I might not even trade. Tomorrow might just be a free day unless there's some opportunity arises, because the Fed summit spans 2 days. So we all know that the media, CNBC, everybody's just going to be like pounding Fed news for 2 days straight. You know what I mean? So, you know, things are doing okay. We also have, you know, unemployment tomorrow, jobless claims tomorrow. So, I mean, not that that's a big deal, but last week there was an uptick. We had a little bit more volatility. This week we're kind of just, you know, melting up, slow and low. You know, what's going on, Rinji, Samir? So we're just ticking up, slow and low this week. I mean, I don't think we even had a red day this week. If we did, it did not feel like a red day. I mean, we're about halfway. We're almost halfway through after today, you know. But Fed, and the interesting thing about the Fed summit is their monetary policy now is not going to try to curb inflation. What their main goal is to let inflation do its thing. So they're printing stacks of cash. Inflation's going up, so that means for the same thing like a year ago, 6 months ago, whatever, it's going to cost you more today. So your dollar isn't going to be stretched as far. So, and right now we're at obviously record low interest rates, and to kind of curb inflation, you know, they raise interest rates, but now they said they're not going to. They basically took the hands off the wheel, and they're saying, let's just let it do its thing. The economy is going to be fine. We'll print the cash, let inflation go up. You know, they said that, you know, they want to keep it in check for like 2%, but if it goes above that, then it is what it is, you know. Which kind of sounds like a dad who gave up on you. If you know, it's like, hey, I did all I could for you, son, but hey, you know, it is what it is, man. If you get yourself in trouble, you get yourself arrested. It is what it is. I'm not gonna come for you anymore. Essentially, it kind of sounds like they gave up. I don't know. I have no idea. I mean, this is a first in the history of the U.S., so I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. All I do know is what we can control, and what we can control is what trades we put on, what kind of cash we have, where we're deploying that cash, letting it work for us. I mean, with that being said, with inflation, the stock market's probably going to go higher, even if companies are doing poorly. But maybe that's what they want. I don't know. If you're just joining, say what up, Rodney, Jeff. What's going on, Jack? How we doing? Yo, Desert, what's up? Yeah, I mean it's I don't know. I don't know this, like, with what the Fed wants to do with inflation. I'm a bit hesitant to, like, oh well, I'm just gonna buy all the Apple and Tesla calls I can. Now, Apple and Tesla were both upgraded today. Jeffries upgraded them. It was just crazy. Yo, Faiz, what's going on? Roku's moving. So I did trade a couple earnings plays here. Probably getting wrecked on Salesforce. I sold some premium, and I sold premium in Dick's. Dick's is beyond the expected move. I did sell premium in Nordstrom and Toll Brothers as well. Nordstrom and Toll Brothers are looking good, but Dick's and Salesforce are, Salesforce is. I mean, you know what happened to Salesforce, right? I mean, the expected move on Salesforce is like $10, and it's moved like 30. It's moved like insane. So, Apple and Tesla were upgraded just because it's like if you don't upgrade these stocks, people are gonna be like, hey, what's wrong with you as an analyst? Are you stupid? The stock is going up. Why don't you upgrade it? You got to join the cool kids club when it comes to being an analyst these days. You don't actually have to do any research. You don't actually have to understand what the company is doing or how the profits are going to be affected in the future. All you have to kind of do is just ride what everybody else does. So if people always ask me like, oh shit, the analysts are recommending this stock. Like, listen, the analysts are doing what's best for them. You do what's best for you. End of story. So now I wish I sold on CRM. I kind of wish I just sold credit put spreads, but it is what it is at this point in time. I mean, once you put the trade on, you put the trade on. So they had an earnings beat. They joined the down. I mean, Salesforce having a good week. I guess that earnings came in at $1.44 versus 67 cents. So it's like basically EPS was double. Revenue was this is insane. Double. I mean, revenue came in at $5.15 billion, a little bit higher than the 4.9, but the EPS, $1.44 per share versus 67 cents expected, just obliterated EPS. Obliterated. Just crazy. Yeah, Salesforce is not great. Yeah, I should have put a Roku trader yesterday. Roku was looking good. So the market, like yesterday, the market was relatively flat. Yesterday, the market, we kind of moved down and then all day trying to move up, but it was relatively slow. So let's look at SPY right now. SPY is at 344, 345. Yo, Goldfish, what's going on? I mean, obviously all-time highs every day. You can hit all-time highs every day if it's just a penny higher. It's just crazy. But yeah, I mean, we had a sell-off in the morning yesterday, and then we popped up pretty much all afternoon, just kind of a slow grind. The algos are just tick, 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 tick. Let's buy. But right now there's a lot of FOMO in the market, but I think that we're gonna have to be a little bit careful. We do have people are discounting the election. The election news, I mean, has been very minimal this year because presidents or nominees or Trump and Biden and whoever else, they haven't been doing their rallies. They haven't been going from city to city to create that news buzz. Biden's been sitting in his basement and Trump is doing his thing in the Rose Garden that Melania destroyed. But at the end of the day, they're not going outside. They're not having huge rallies. Trump got trolled by TikTok, kind of rolled into that whole thing. So I mean, like, they're like, let's not do the rallies. We're getting we're getting trolled by the TikTok fan base. I mean that was genius, and that was like the ultimate troll thing to do, but it was extremely organized. I couldn't believe it that these I mean, it's impressive. I mean, it's wrong that they did that and all the money and resources, but I mean, you got to give it to them for like a prank. I mean, that was genius. What's going on, Mall Runner? James G, what's up? These kids are going crazy. I can't believe it worked. Anyway, so yeah, you got Biden in the basement, Trump getting trolled by TikTok users, and now he wants to shut it down, of course. Anyways, so we're getting close to the election, so just be mindful of that. We got the Fed tomorrow and Friday, so just be safe. They're still at it, TikTok kids. Yeah, well, the TikTok kids are definitely going to have to raise the bar because, I mean, they're going to see him coming now, But, I mean, I don't think Trump's having any rallies right now because it was pretty much bad press last time. Also embarrassed him a lot. So I don't know what's worse, Biden chilling in his basement or Trump getting embarrassed and trolled. I don't know. Both are pretty bad, but they changed tactics, ordering lawn signs now. Definitely Biden worse. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I honestly, I mean, to be honest with you, in terms of politically, I don't know. I don't know what's going on. We need help. We need help. SOS. Good morning. What is up? Yo, Graptor, what's going on? Yo, Dave Sanders, how you doing this morning? So, I'm also in Nordstrom and in Toll Brothers this morning. Real quick, for those people that are trading Teva, I know I've talked about Teva a lot on here. Teva's a good stock to trade for newer options traders. It's lower price. It moves a lot. It's a pharma stock, but the Justice Department charged the drug maker of conspiring with other pharmaceutical companies to raise prices for generic drugs. So just remember that. Reuters reports that the charges came after Teva refused a settlement that would have required it to admit any wrongdoing. Teva firmly said it firmly rejects the allegations and will vigorously defend itself in court. So maybe they did right, maybe they did wrong. I don't know, but just be mindful. If you're trading Teva, it's gonna have a little bit of a rough go right now. Okay, I still like the company. I still own shares in the company. Full disclosure, I'm not trying to pump the stock. I don't have a fan base of millions of followers to do that. Anyways, I'm not like Dave Portnoy or whatever who's pumping penny stocks or whatever crypto he wants right now. But Teva, just be mindful. Teva is gonna have some news regarding Teva's gonna have some news regarding whatever lawsuit or whatever is gonna happen to them. But Dick's smashed earnings as well. Store sales are up 20%, mainly because people are not able to go anywhere, so they're investing in themselves, into health. I mean, I spent a lot of money in Dick's the last couple of months about bikes, about stuff. It is what it is. So Dick's. Anyone here trade Dick's? Anyone trade earnings on Dick's? I mean, Dick's is beyond the expected move right now. Expected move was $3.80, and it's currently moved almost $8. Annie, how you doing? So, I mean, but the interesting thing about Dick's right now at 54. So, I mean, this is breaching area. I mean, it fully recovered from the pandemic, and now it's pushing it. Now it's pushing. How many times are you going to say Dick's? How many times do you want me to say it? It's funny that YouTube censors that. I have to unblock the comments. Dick's Sporting Goods. I mean, everyone likes Dick's. I mean, it is what it is. Everyone's going to Dick's. Everyone's having a good time at Dick's. You know, Dick's is always open. Never lets you down. Anyways, Roku is also got an upgrade this morning. So you guys were talking about Roku this morning. Roku pumped up. Interesting thing, like Roku's a crazy, crazy, crazy stock, and it literally has been pinned, like right here. Oh, you guys are funny. But Roku got upgraded. It literally pinned here. So the only thing I'm concerned about this move up is it kind of coming back down to where it's been pinned. I mean, it ripped up for earnings and just is stuck. It's stuck. Like, this is the most pinned I've ever seen Roku ever. I mean, Roku typically does not trade like this. And for some reason, it is being pinned just like right in here. How is Roku able to compete against Apple and Amazon? Honestly, I have no idea. I mean, I've said this from the very beginning. I have no idea how Roku is still making it. And I know that they sell a lot of their devices at Walmart and Target where you can't buy an Apple TV and stuff like that. But I mean, in terms of the their advertising, I mean, they make money off of the advertising dollars, but they said that last earnings, they said that that's way down. They don't expect it to recover possibly to 2021, 2022 area. So I don't know. I mean, maybe that's why people are like, hey, I don't know what's going to happen with Roku. I mean, they're not doing bad. Guidance is down. Do I really want to buy the stock? But no one's selling it either. So here we are. So Roku. I mean, Amazon Fire Stick, Amazon Fire, if you're looking for a cheaper solution. But Roku's that third party that does have brand loyalty. I mean, they were one of the first, and people that have a Roku are most likely going to replace their Roku with another Roku. You know, it's like, oh, my Roku died. Let's get another Roku, right? Is it possible because it's cheaper than Apple and Amazon stuff? I mean, you think the Roku is cheaper than Amazon? I think. Let's look it up. Roku is integrated a lot. So we have, because you have the Amazon Fire Sticks coming in at $40, and then you have, I think they have a cheaper one. Well, I guess. Oh, this is a returned product, but they don't actually have a lot to offer on here. Oh, this one's $48, $49 for the portable stick. So it's a little bit more expensive, but I think it's accessible. Amazon, they have the other one, the Cube, for $120, and then to compete with that, they have the Roku Ultra, which is coming in at $90 on Prime. But this is the 2019 version, so I don't know if this is the newer version. I don't know. Yo, Ariana, what's going on? What about Best Buy? So Best Buy lost $16 on yesterday. Best Buy, I mean, they had good earnings, but the reason why Best Buy was down yesterday was because they said they didn't expect the current sales pace to continue. So that impacted forward guidance, but now it looks like it's recovering. I mean, it came all the way down to 108, but now it's bumped back up to 112 area. So I don't know. It's came down below the 10-day, still riding up. We'll see if there's buyers. I mean, that's really what it is. I don't like that guidance was going to be down. That's what I don't like. But it doesn't mean the stock can't go up. All TLC TVs have Roku affordable TVs. Definitely tricky. Definitely tricky. Well, if Roku is selling this stuff on Amazon, then Amazon still wins. I mean, they win. Amazon wins just on the sale, but where Roku makes the money is off of people using the product and getting those ad dollars. Now, Amazon and Apple, they have their own original content. They have their own services, like Amazon Prime, Apple TV Plus, that whole thing. Where Roku just piggybacks on the backs of others, with like Netflix and other people. I think Apple is on the Roku as well. You can stream Apple on Roku, which is interesting. Thoughts on Daku pre-earnings? I mean, I think Daku is going to do well. I think Daku is going to go well, but they're a little bit in a range right now. They've developed a pretty nice range between, let's call it 220 and 190. So right now we're kind of in the middle of that range. We're at 205. I do think, obviously the stock's going well, but last quarter it actually went down a little bit after it ripped up. They went down, and this quarter is going to be a little bit different. So because we have consolidation a little bit. So the question is it going to stay within consolidation? Going to break down, rip up? That's the question that you have to ask yourself. I mean, I think DocuSign is going to do well, but that doesn't mean you want to go in. They might be like they might do something like Best Buy, like, hey, we had record numbers of people signing up, everything was good, and then they but we don't expect it to continue, and it drops like a rock. You know what I mean? Short Amazon to zero. Amazon's at a place that even if there's not in America anymore, Amazon's still going to exist. like Amazon 2020 was the year Amazon put small mom and pops out of business and solidified their position, and people don't care because we want toilet paper. That's what it is. They used to be like, oh, I'm anti-Amazon, but then they're not anti-Amazon when it works in their favor because they don't want to go outside, they don't want to go to Costco, they don't want to make those runs. So just to be mindful of that. If you guys are just here, just joining, hit the like button. I definitely appreciate it. All hail our bald overlord. Yeah. You think Amazon was due for a split? I mean, I think Amazon definitely due for a split, but the question is, will they? Will they do it? They're going to face a lot of... Now that Apple and Tesla did, they're going to face a lot of pressure to split. But they're going to have to do like a 10-1 or like a 15-1 split, Because, I mean, it's over $3,000 now. Roku has partnerships with a lot of TV manufacturers, TCL, plus they make a percentage on the sales for their app store embedded in the software. Okay. I'm going through the comments here. What time are you up? I mean, I go live 30 minutes before market open. What do you think about the banks? Do you expect any major moves with Powell coming out? Yeah, I mean, we kind of talked about this at the beginning of the stream when there was way less people on here. All you latecomers coming to the stream. But yeah, basically my thoughts on Powell and their monetary policy right now is obviously it's going to impact the market. They basically give you the Cliff Notes version. Basically, they're saying, hey, we're still going to print a lot of cash. We're going to let inflation run its course. Instead of intervening by raising interest rates, we're just going to take the hands-off approach and say, hey, we just want inflation to do its thing. The economy is going to be fine. So, it's pretty historical because typically to curb inflation, they raise rates. Now they're going to say to curb inflation, we're just gonna stand on the sidelines and see what happens. Good luck, guys. So I don't know if this is like a Hunger Games scenario that they want to see kind of who the survival of the fittest, who comes out in the end. Obviously, the rich white boys are going to come out on top, and the rest of us are going to be on the bottom. So I don't really understand what's gonna. Yeah, I don't think anybody really understands what's gonna happen. The Fed probably doesn't even understand. They took the hands off the wheel. They're letting Jesus drive, and that's what it is. What it is. That's it. So I don't know if they're doing this to. I don't know. I don't know. You know, there's it's a little bit more complicated than that. I just gave you the Cliff Notes version, but that's essentially what they're going to do. But we need monetary policy, obviously, so we'll see what happens. I mean, maybe. I mean, how long was Powell's term? You know, that's what I want to know. How long was Powell's term? But 20 shares of Teva because Nick is pumping it. Can't wait to be rich now. Victor, Teva's not going to make you rich. I guarantee it. I guarantee Teva was not a high growth stock like a Amazon or Apple or even Tesla or at this point Dick's. Yeah, I mean it's all good if they don't raise rates and everything increases until you go buy a loaf of bread for $10. You know, it's like you know what, we can't pay our workers more, but we're gonna every time you go to the grocery store it costs you more money. So wages, I guarantee you, wages are gonna stay the same. People are not gonna pay people more money. Wages will probably stay the same. Things will be more expensive at the stores. The stock market will go up, but only half of Americans are actually invested in the stock market, actually benefiting from the stock market. The other half are going to be SOL. We're going to be taking backpacks full of cash to the grocery. Yeah, we'll be and then all the Bitcoin bros are gonna come out like, oh, bro, I told you this is gonna happen. You know, this is why. I'm like, well, the day that Walmart takes Bitcoin, then maybe we'll consider it. You know what I mean? Like, if Walmart starts taking Bitcoin, then maybe we will consider switching over to some crypto. But until then, we have nowhere to spend the crypto. Got nowhere to spend the crypto. Nowhere that we visit. You can't go to Costco, spend the crypto. You can't go to Walmart. You can't go to the grocery store, spend the crypto, unless you have one of those little fancy little cards that they have, whatever, that they convert it. But then they're converting from crypto to cash anyways. So what's the point? Just spend the cash. I don't know. You know? It is what it is. Can't spend gold there either. But you can hold gold. You can hold gold. You can store gold. Yeah, NIO. Let's check it out. Gold you can lock in your basement if you want. Man, that's really ripped yesterday. It broke. I was watching this. It was kind of like, okay, is it going to break out? Is it going to break out? And yesterday apparently was the day, and it's still ripping up $18.99. All right, what stocks you guys want to look at quick? We got a couple LVGO. All right, let's take a look. Kind of going down this morning here. It's at what, 131? Yeah, it likes 130. 10 days at like 130 and some change. I mean, it likes this area. If it's consolidating here for the next push up, definitely could happen. Just gotta trade with caution. But it looks like it may be pulling back to 130, consolidate for another push up to 140. Could be creating some good ranges. I mean, $10 ranges are pretty good. I'm scared. Luke's scared. Don't be scared, Luke. We don't get scared. You don't feel emotional. It is what it is. Like, I'm gonna be down on Salesforce. I'm gonna be down on Dick's. But you can't let that scare you. CRWD. Let's take a look. CRWD. Yeah, I mean, it's topping out here, but it looks like it's going to push through. It needs to break through. So it's at 115 now. So it really needs to break this area right in here. You know, definitely has got some aggressive selling right up in here. So 115 to 118 area, really aggressive selling. Taking L's today for sure. Never thought it would be so crazy bullish. Listen, Luke, don't short anything until the trend changes. Don't short. When you notice the trend changing, we can short, but don't short. But if you are short, Maybe hold until the Fed comes out with what they're going to say, you know? If you're screwed already, might as well just wait till the Fed tomorrow and Friday. Maybe they'll help you out if you're short. Maybe. But right now, I mean, S&Ps are up 3, Dow's up 7, NASDAQ up 42. So NASDAQ looking rather rich right now. People trying to feel smart by calling it, like people have been calling hold on, I got to close some trades out here. People calling the tops for like centuries, and it doesn't work well. If anything, like people try to overcomplicate trading, and the best trading that I think you can do is sorry, I'm trying to close some trades here. I'm trying to get out alive out of some of these, because I'm definitely I'm only down $50 on Dix. Thought it'd be way worse. Okay, let's get out of these trades. What do you guys think? Okay, we got out of Nordstrom. Made $100. Not great, not terrible. Okay, got out of our boy Toll Brothers. Made $1.86. Okay, yeah, so not good. So not good on Dix and not good on CRM. So let me show you my P&L here. Okay, so I got out. You know, we made some money here, only $300, but Dix, we'll see what happens. Dix is kind of all over the place. CRM, I'm probably gonna have to close these puts out, and then man, it is CRM's at 250. Yeah, I don't think. There's no way CRM is going to be salvaged. Do you roll or do you just close the position? It depends. Like CRM, there's like my on CRM, my short strikes. I'm selling the 235 call, the 220 call. I mean, like I'm completely screwed on that. Like there's no, even if you roll, like if I go to roll this, if I want to roll the call side, I mean, there's nowhere to roll it without increasing risk by enormous amounts. I mean, sure I could roll it, but now that I'm this deep in the money, I can roll it, but I'm gonna roll it for debit. Like, you know, I'm not getting credit, which I don't want to do. So sometimes like when you're deep in the money like that, like on CRM right now, it is best to take the L. It's best to take the L and then reload at a better position. Don't try to salvage. Like I'm not gonna try to salvage these calls, right? But what I will try to do, since I'm basically max loss on the call side, let me see. Where am I? Let's see if we can. Yeah. So I'm gonna on the put side. On the put side, I'm like max profit. So let me close out that. Let me close out the put side, and then I'll hold on to the call side. I mean, I highly doubt. I mean, I'm max loss on it. I highly doubt I'm gonna get out of that. You know, let me try to get out of Dix for some minimal damage here. What do you guys think? Is Dix coming down? Every morning the market opens. Oh, Dix is coming down. Okay, let's try to close this baby out. Let's try to close it out. I think I'm still gonna take an L on it, but okay. So Dix definitely took the L. Probably should have waited. Didn't think it was gonna feel like that. Didn't think it was gonna feel like that. All right. So there's not really. Let's see. What's CRM doing? Yeah. There's no way. I think I'm just gonna. I think that at this point, I probably should have rode Dix out. CRM. Dix probably is going to come down. Definitely didn't get a good deal there. what was my? Yeah, I think I screwed myself on that exit. I don't know why I did that. I thought Nick's stream was kids friendly. We can't drive the kids to school with the Nick's stream anymore. Facebook. All right, let's take a look at Facebook. Yeah, Facebook's ripping pretty strong, man. Really nice consolidation here at 260. The thing that I get worried about with Facebook is sometimes when it's a slow mover, it's a slow mover for a long time. But this time, you know, it consolidated for about a week or two, and now just nothing but up. Dow is not doing well this morning though, and the Nasdaq is up. The Nasdaq is up 65 points. So, you know, Etsy. Let's take a look. Yeah, I mean, I think CRM is a lost cause. I think it's toast. I mean, it's up $38. Congrats to the call holders on that. You made it through. But yeah, definitely sucking on that one. Now, Etsy to me, I mean, it looks a little bit bearish to me. I mean, if it can't pop back up and the pops are getting pretty weak, it looks like, for me, obviously, this is my opinion for entertainment purposes only, I think that it's going to have a hard time. You know, it had a nice push on earnings. It had good earnings, and now it's kind of just limping along. So I think it's looking for a place to consolidate. I personally would like it around the lower 120s instead of like 126. I would have a higher probability of getting hurt if going long. Now, if you're like want to short it, then you know do that. But the problem that I have with going short things right now is they instantly reverse. You know, they instantly reverse. Well. All right, AMD, Frank, let's take a look. Yeah, AMD's looking nice, but like it's just stopped. I think if it pushes through today, could be the day. But it's getting trapped here. I mean, it pushed up to 87.72, but it needs to break here. We need a break, and it doesn't appear to have the momentum. I mean, right out the gate it pushed up, but now we're just it's heading lower. So things are kind of struggling. And like I said, like tomorrow's gonna be Fed day, so people are gonna be more cautious today. They're not going to be loading the boat. You know what I mean? Let's close this out. Close this out. But yeah, we're just kind of trying to chill right now. The SPY's flat. And Thinkorswim definitely not doing great. Okay, let's close these. All right. Roku's moving. Yeah, I mean today I don't know. Man, that is nuts. I don't know if today is going to be a good day trading day or not. Right now things are relatively flat, and then we have the Fed. Apple's up 8 on the upgrade today. Let's see what Apple's doing. Apple's up 8, but looking kind of slow. Tesla was upgraded, but it doesn't look like it's having that much momentum out the gate. Gapped up, but It's definitely struggling. All right. DKNG is moving down a little bit here. DKNG is actually red right now. DKNG hit 40 yesterday, though. Dix is climbing. Oh man. So it's nuts, but yeah, we'll chill. We'll see what happens. Gonna take it easy. I'll let you guys have a great day. I'm gonna take off. I got somewhere to be, so you guys have a good day. Stay safe. Remember the Fed's tomorrow, so trade with caution. As always, stay safe, stay green. It's us versus herd.